Julian John certainly is taking that approach.
See these players getting ready here for game number 3 now, doing a little bit more sideboarding. This group of players all know each other pretty well. You see Jonathan Rosum wearing the Lotus Box shirt because he is part of this particular team. Team was made by Zyed, who you see is teaming up with 2 of his teammates, Aaron McDuffie and Donegan. So Martin Vehicles, you see part of the reason this is a mirror here is because these players work together for the event.
Yeah, they live fairly close to another, the McDuffie's team here with Zyed and Corey McDuffie both residing in Atlanta, and Dylan Donegan, Cary, North Carolina, and currently a student at ECU.
You see there the 25-year-old from Atlanta, Georgia, 2 open top 8s here for Zyed, enjoys exploring, new restaurants in new cities as long as they are rated 4.5 or higher. That's a pretty lofty scale. He loves himself in basketball. Not sure if he likes it as much as we do. Also, he's a Lakers fan. Ugh.
I don't know. If you were born in LA, that is such a part of the culture there. It's a big deal.
And he started Team Lotus Box. He's the founding member, the captain of the team is Zyed, the 25-year-old who currently resides in Atlanta, Georgia. You know what? I don't have to make fun of him too much. The Lakers are bad. They kind of just make fun of themselves. Also, he's got to deal with LeVar Ball. So he's got it bad enough. He has to act like he likes him because he's a fan.
I'm a LeVar Ball guy.
Oh, would you grow up?
I don't like all of it. I think some of it is past my threshold, but
hope the boys are doing well. Where are they? Lithuania?
Yeah, I don't know. That circumstances doesn't sound great to me.
I like Lonzo.
I think college athletics in the United States is so exploitative that someone trying to find a different way to make things work, I am in support of. Not to say I defend every action or think that every decision is good.
Correct.
But the foundational principle of what's going on there definitely has my support.
That I agree with. I wish he would talk a little less.
Sure. Yeah.
That's what I would like.
I'm not,
How about a little less chatter?
I'm not defending everything. I think we're trying to do our own branding thing because we feel undervalued and exploited by the large manufacturers. We're trying to find other leagues to play in because these kids being on television and making a bunch of money for the colleges and playing for free is unethical.
That is one heck of a pile shuffle, by the way.
This is not a. That's neither a pile nor a shuffle.
I don't know what I'm watching right now from Julian John.
It's an ancestor or adjacent to the original pile shuffle, which was 60-card pickup. you just throw it on the floor and you scoop it back up.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. So who even knows? Who even knows what that was? It's unbelievable. For those of you wondering at home, did I just throw a pen at Stephen Green, the American Dream of Commander Versus? I did. Stephen, they can't see you. You're not getting in the booth, Stephen.
Okay? Catch you broadside.
From the outside looking in.
Okay, Stephen's getting a good look here, making sure everything's on the up and up.
We got to. I'm not one to take away my own work here or anything, but I would like for Stephen Green to get an open.
One round? Or a whole open?
I would support a whole open.
I could see a 3-man team in the booth. Me, you, and Stephen Green. 3-man team? There you go. That's an unnecessary woo that you probably just heard. That's great.
We need to give him a shot. We need to give him a shot.
Tell us what you think at home at SCG Tour, hashtag SCGDFW. Should we get Stephen Green for a 3-man booth, one show only? One show only. I'm kind of in support. I'm kind of in support. You never know where that show's going to go.
Would love it. Have you ever heard Stephen Green's True North Carolina Stories?
I have. That could be a show.
You could fill out 18 rounds real easy.
Yeah. That could be an SCG YouTube show all in itself. You hear the story about how his buddy lost one of the rooms in his house to hornets? I did.
Just telling you. He's got a lot of good stories.
There's a hornet nest in there, and that was that. That room now belongs.
Well, it wasn't exactly. Yeah.
But now that room now belongs to
the
hornets.
If the house had 4 bedrooms and you sold it, you would have to list it as 3 because the hornets had one of them. Anyhow, I would support giving him a shot at it.
Dylan Donegan has won his match over Kevin King. Grixis Delver takes care of lands. Tough go here for Kevin King. Curious if Zan and Julian can shuffle anymore before this third game. Because they have the green light. Looks like Zan is happy. Looks like Julian's happy. Okay, we're going to watch Magic now. Looks like a Toolcraft Exemplar. Great way to start. That is a duress. Probably take care of a lightning strike.
And understanding here that John has probably sideboarded into the bigger deck with a lot of spells and sweepers, planeswalkers. Duress, not a great game one card in the matchup, but post board, if you're expecting that sort of line, makes a lot of sense. Although John's hand is all the beatdowns.
Yeah, it appears to be a beatdown strategy. Dragon Skull Summit's going to enter the battlefield tapped right now. I'm sure he'd love a red source to be able to play Veteran Motorist or Scrap Heap Scrounger. See if a big top of deck is on the way. If not, it'll just be a land and a Bromac Courier. Well, let's go over to Julian John. What did he draw? Ring-a-ding-ding.
That's the one.
Inspiring Vantage, Scrap Heap Scrounger, beatdowns for 3. We're going over to Zan now, who is certainly behind. Needs a blocker or removal spell, I would say. Something like Heart of Kirin right now, not ideal. Boy, Canyon slew and just passing the turn back. Hope Zan's got a fatal push.
Yep, that's the one.
Much. Julian was thinking about playing Bromac Courier, and Mr. Rosum said, I'm not sure about that. Might want to slow down a hair, perhaps.
I mean, you'd have to be concerned about a sweeper here, but you would also like to get a second artifact onto the battlefield pre-combat just to ensure that your Toolcraft Exemplar is good to go.
Well, there is Veteran Motorist. Scry 2. So you see the team dynamic coming into play, where Jean quickly wanted to play a Bromac Courier, maybe start attacking. His teammate intervened, so I think maybe we should consider doing something else. So a little bit of scrying here for John and Zyed. We'll see an attack here, I'm sure, soon enough.
Ooh, and that's devastating there for Zyed, not having the fatal push. Now, without a sweeper, I don't think he's catching back up.
Yeah, you're going to need something like a Sweltering Suns right now because he is certainly behind.
Not just behind, he's very likely dead next turn if he, doesn't have something really substantial.
He's only had a duress to interact with so far, which is not great. Pia, not bad, along with the Thopter.
John thought he might have been getting slow rolled there. He put everything in the graveyard.
Yeah, no, not yet, my man. Jeez. I'm licensed disintegration. You're at 8.
Jeez.
Block your Motorist, I guess. Yep, he knows that Motorist is going to go to the bin. Yep. 2. What do you... Man, what's the play got to be here?
I mean, a sweeper is still technically live.
Cast out's horrible.
Aether Sphere Harvester with a block with a way to crew is maybe
that would probably be pretty good.
So there, it would be a weird mixture of cards, but it's not. He's not necessarily out.
Zan Zyed at 2.
And remember that he knows about the Bromac Courier too. None of that matters too much at 2 life, but just one more piece. It means that he can't just add to the Scrounger, that John's got a backup artifact to make sure the Toolcraft Exemplar is at least a 3/2.
It's the time to cycle cast out, because that's a hard way to do it this turn. Well, if the turn is cycle cast out, cross fingers.
The cast out doesn't do anything right now, so.
Ooh, pass? What is this?
I don't know. I mean, I assume we're just casting the.
We're gonna play 2 Bromac. Yeah, we're done. What was this gonna be in a Braid? Braid to kill Scrounger. It's only take 1. Sure. That is gonna do it. Kevin King, Jonathan Rosum, and Julian John are gonna win this match over Dylan Donegan, Corey McDuffie, and Zan Zyed. 2 matches to 1. It's Lands, Humans, and Marty Vehicles moving your gentlemen on the left to